Alright, I just got back here. I've been metal detecting an old cornfield where I found some cool stuff, and in the video I talk about this find. I found it there. I show about right where I found it. It says through 10 West, and it's a wheeling suspension bridge token that's pre-Civil War. It's from the 1850s, and these are made on planed large cents. I'm not sure if this is like a matron head or what, large cent, but they planed them down in Wheeling and then they re-stamped them there in a factory. And this is for a man and a horse to go from like Wheeling West onto Wheeling Island across the river there to get to Ohio in like the 1850s. They're pretty rare. They're real rare indeed. You can see it, just beautiful condition coming out of that field. You'll see the field is real sandy and gravelly. If you find any coins, they're just awesome, and the coppers are just crazy nice. But this is a beautiful find. And you know, I'm mostly an arrowhead hunter. I tried to go arrowhead hunting this morning, drove all the way to a place, and the water's just too high. It went up another 5 feet overnight. We've got lots of rain. It was high, and now it's just flooded, basically. All the places I look are underwater now, even the high water sites. But these are recent finds. In my last video, I found this just killer Flint Ridge drill. I'll put a link to it at the end if you want to watch it. And all this other stuff's in the like last month. Little Riverton bird points, Madison points. There's an Amos made of red jasper, a perforator. You know, I found this blade in 2 pieces and it fits back together. That's in a video. There's like off a shell midden some pieces here. There's lots of videos. There's another piece from the shell midden. It's mostly Madison stuff, but I just found this broken Jack's Reef right in the middle where I found all this other stuff on the shell midden in the video with this, and that gives me hope. Hopefully there's Jack's Reefs in there like that long that I can get on in the future. But this is what I'm doing on this channel. If you like this kind of stuff, remember to subscribe and like, and I'm going to start metal detecting a lot more. I found some pretty cool items in that field today. They'll be up next. Hope everybody's doing okay, and this is what I had to do today to keep my channel going. I couldn't arrowhead on. I'd rather be doing this. That's like, you know, last resort doing videos like this, but I had fun. Later. It's just a stinking shame that, look at that has EN on it and it's aqua glass. There's just, you can see the glass pieces, and there's a broken open river cobble. It was definitely, you can see where they've spalled on it there. There's Indian stuff, and it's just a shame that, look at the old glass. There's brick in here, but there's so many stinking cans. It'd take me a month to clean them out. See, there's more old glass right there. Aqua glass. It's old. See, look here. There's another piece off of something. The ground looks awesome. There's old glass. See, here's another piece of aqua. It's just a stinking shame. Little pieces of blue aqua glass everywhere. Pottery shards. Look here. Salt glazed stoneware. This is like if there wasn't all these cans in here, I would just be coming here and kicking butt, because I know there's so much cool stuff in the ground here. The cans are what's killing me. If any of you have any ideas what to do here, look at all the old pottery. It's just everywhere. See, there's more old glass right there. Here's another piece of aqua glass. It's got embossing on it. Look how blue that is, and you know that's old. Old. I found a gun flint in this field right in this area, like, I don't know, 10 years ago. Got, like I said, a few arrowheads, but they're mostly crude. See, there's another piece sticking out I missed of just beautiful aqua stuff. It's a real old bottle. Probably bottles even down in the ground here. I could dig. See, there's river cobble chert. I'll get back. I wanted to show you this ground. It looks awesome. Later. I usually have a rough time out here because there's a lot. I'm gonna just use it in zero discrimination. But there's a lot of can slaw in this field. I think kids in the 60s and 70s used to drive out here in it and drink beer. But on the sides of some of these slants like this, I might have a chance at something. Man, that's a nice signal. 85 to 92. Let me get this out and I'll get back and we'll pinpoint it together. Later. What it was. It's a modern slug, like a deer slug. It's lead. Sounded a lot worse after I got it up. It must have been at the bottom of that hole. Sounded real good there, but I'm in relic mode, I think. But it's what it was. Later. All right, there's something right here. It's real shallow too. Probably can slaw. Yep, it's another slug. Look at that. It's another lead deer slug. That's two of them right in this area. But I've found old stuff here too. I'm seeing like some old pottery and stuff on the ground. So, all right, here's my best signal of the day. Right there, and look, I'm right below an old house in a field. That's just a solid 85, 86, and it's saying 8 inches deep. And over here we have a 50s to 60s signal. We'll just dig both of these. This one's right in here someplace. Let me do this good one first. Let me take my headsets off here. We'll pinpoint both of these together and see what we got. Let's pop this one out too. Yeah, I got my pinpointer in my pocket, thank God. Let's see where these, if these are out of the hole. I think I got that one out. Man, it's reading higher now. 86, 88, 94. This one seems to be out too. Let's see what we got here. Wonder what the heck that is. Let's see what. I don't know what that is. Might be the bottom off a light bulb. I think it is, where it screws down in, like a little light bulb. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's get over here to this one now. Let me get this on my head. It's hard to dig holding this. Thought I got it out. And my pinpointer. Must not have got it. Huh.
Oh, folks, look at this. That's a reeded edge. It's a silver coin. Oh, folks, look here. It's 1 dime. Let me, here, hold on. I had a toboggan on, and this thing won't fit my head real good without the toboggan because I have the, and it was rubbing my forehead. Let me get this. I'm probably gonna have to spit on this. I don't want to rub it. Man. Spit on it here. And oh, look at that. It's a seeded half dime. No, it's a seeded dime. Hold on. I can't see the date. I think it's 1878. It is. It's 1878. Seeded half dime. Or seeded dime. 1 dime. It's a dime. All right. That's pretty nice. You can even see the Liberty on the shield. Man, we're gonna have to go through here. That's a good find. I'm right below this house up here on this point out in this. Look how just gravelly this soil is and sandy. Even like the coppers are just gonna be magnificent in this if I can find any. And they should be here. All right. We're on the board. I'll get back at you later. Well, I'm just chugging along. I'm right behind this rise. The river's right over it, about, I don't know, 100 yards that way, and that hill right there in the distance is West Virginia. I'm standing in a high, but I can see West Virginia way down in this valley. But I'm working this little, we're on a slant about, I don't know, about like that. And you can see how it rises up here, and that's an old house up there. It's probably built around the Civil War. So it's hard to tell what's out in this field. You know, they were farming it for a long time. There could just be anything. All right, that's 83 to 86 right in here. It's probably gonna be a stinking can, but I don't know. Let me, we'll try to pinpoint this one together. Yep, look at that, another can. At least I'm getting it out of here. Right, I got a pretty good signal right here. We'll mark that. Come back and dig this one in a minute. Put a, you know, we'll put these rocks on it. Pile up some rocks. I had some other signals. Where are they at? See, there's pottery and stuff in here. You know there's gotta be just, I'm seeing pieces of crocks. There was a signal over in here someplace. Yeah, right there, but you heard it, I'm sure, on the headsets. I was getting it to go one way. It's probably, There was another signal over in here someplace. I'm on zero discrimination now. See, this is the one, I think. I was only getting it to go one way. I thought it might be a coin on edge, but see, it's not. See, and you can see the bud can right there. That's the only bad thing. I'm trying to get this cleaned up in here. There's so many rocks here, we better dig this one. Dig this one here. Let me see. That's a little higher. It's going up into the 87. Those cans are mostly ringing up. Here, I'll show you if I... Oh, is that a can? Yeah. See? That can's ringing up 84, 85, smashed. And they're all over the place. But there's other stuff in here because right there's the house. And it's an old house. I'm gonna set this over here in a pile with the other ones and... See, there's just targets everywhere. And if I dig enough of them, I get coins. I got that token I showed it at the beginning. Or I'm not sure if I'm going to show it at the beginning or after this. We'll see how I do the video. Go off from this and try to clean these cans out. See? 86. Could be a can, it could be a coin. Well, there's a piece of can, so I'll get that out of here. I'll just put that one in my pocket, the bigger ones I can't. But like, I don't know, 20 yards that way, right up on the side of that rise is where I dug that wheeling suspension bridge token. Oh, this is going into the 90s now. Let me... All those cans, I can kind of avoid them if I only dig the higher targets, the higher numbers. And that's what I'm probably going to have to do here. Huh. Well, we got whatever this is out of the hole. Let's see what the numbers are. 84, 85. It was going into the 90s, into the ground. Nope, it's another coin. See this? Alright, I have a surface find here. This is the second attempt at the video. The first time I hit it, it was on picture mode or some crap on this GoPro. It's kind of muddy because I didn't bring gloves, but look at this. I'm coming up through here. I find that mercury dime right back here where that's disturbed. I come up here and you can see 62, 65, 61, and that's a lot different than... I'm in just zero discrimination. And it's right on the surface. It is. See what this is. Hold on. See it? It's right here. It's a thimble. And look how nice condition. It's a shame I can probably just get that back. It was probably smashed by the tractor. But in all this gravelly, sandy soil, right there's another find. That'll look cool, and it's a shame it's not silver, huh? Laying right on the surface. Just stuff gets washed off, and there's arrowheads in this field too. But look at all this gravel, and it's just real sandy soil. You can see it. Man, if I can find some coppers here, well, you'll see that wheeling suspension bridge just made on a plain copper coin, a large cent. They re-stamped them, they planed them down and re-stamped them for the bridge in a factory in Wheeling. That's a pretty valuable, rare piece. And you see how nice a condition it is. It's got that real nice green patina and the detail's good. I found it like 20 yards right up this way, right on the side of this hill, right in a trough where the tractor went through. But that ain't bad. Happy to find something else. I'm gonna go up through here. It's gonna rain. You can see the river out there. Like I said, them hills across the river there, that's all West Virginia. Well, anyway, later, fix. There's a little different signal here. I'm like 10 yards past where I found that thimble. It's probably can slaw. This is the best area of the field, but man, there's a bunch of trash in on it. Let's see if I just can't kick this out. See how sandy the soil is? It's just like you can dig the hole with your foot. That ain't bad, but I'd say the way I can almost tell from the signal. Here, let me get this off. So if I don't cut myself, probably gonna have to get the shovel for this. Hold on, let me pop this up out. It's deeper than what I thought. The soil's wet and it's really giving me good signals. Some of this stuff's been deep today. Some of them cans were real deep. Huh, it's a chain. That's what that was. Man, that's an old one. That looks hand forged, maybe. Not sure. And it's what it was, I'm sure. But I'll get back at you. That's kind of cool, but an old piece of chain link. Later. Just got some kind of a casing here. You know, probably not that old. The casing to a bullet, but you can see even digging down, there's pieces of real old pottery. See, that might have a little age to it. It looks like a pistol casing, but it looks pretty old. But anyway, nothing I want. I thought I'd just show you. I'm still digging random targets out here. Later. See this right here? This is my target. Looks like a key. It is. All right. Look at this little key. Oh man, I'm having a good day now. That's a nice little old key. Probably to some kind of little treasure chest that I'm gonna find here in a few minutes. Probably to a little drawer or something. But man, that's nice. Wasn't very deep either. Huh. Finding some other stuff up in here, but this is right below that house out on this thing. So not bad, not bad. I've been here a while though, but I'll take a key like that. Later.